Pick up, everybody. It's your girl, Sophie Self, back here on Sophia's Football Talk. Hope that everybody is doing well here on this Tuesday, at least for me, evening. Sorry if my voice is sounding a little bit raspy. It's been a bit like, not so, like sore, but like, sometimes when it be a bit raspy during this time. Once again, it's just too much. But either way, hope that you guys are doing well. And make sure that you like this video here and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, as we are on the road to 10K subscribers. So let's make it happen. And as well, consider becoming a SFT member. Link is in the description box and pinned in the chat. So for this stream, I'm going to do a quick but sweet, nice live preview ahead of the Man United versus Ipswich game, midweek Premier League back. So we're going to be playing tomorrow, Wednesday evening, and a game that, let's be honest, we should be winning it. We should. I might feel a little bit more like, okay, surely this one should be the 3 points, right? Surely. Oh, damn, I hope. If not, long day. But before we talk about that particular game for tomorrow, I want to basically talk about some Man United related news. Also, there's been a lot of talks, reports in regards to the ownership, more cost cutting decisions, lunch, yeah, lunch madness. We need to talk about that. Transfer talks, all that good stuff. So, statement here from Man United. By the way, I haven't read the whole statement, so this will be me reacting to it. But this is the direct statement. Man United is to transform its cooperative structure as part of a series of additional measures to improve the club's financial sustainability, enhance operational efficiency. The transformation plan aims to return the club to the profitability after 5 consecutive years of losses since 2019. This will create a more solid financial platform for which the club can invest in men's and women's football success and improve infrastructure. As part of these measures, the club anticipates that approximately 150 to 200 jobs may be made redundant, subject to a consultation process with employees. These will be in the addition to the 250 roles removed last year. Damn. Sorry, guys. Suddenly I'm having a bad cough. Ooh. Yeah. Ay. Reported by Luke Edwards. He says Man United are considering savage cuts to their recruitment, staff, and scouting network as part of the latest rounds of redundancies planned by Sir Jim Ratcliffe. United could even close offices around the world, which with its London base under threat, as well as foreign outposts in places such as Hong Kong. Damn, the one that really had its round on social media yesterday is lunch thing. Again, reported by Luke Edwards from Telegraph. The staff canteen at Old Trafford, which usually opens from 11:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m., is expected to be shut down at the end of this week. The canteen served free hot meals and tea and coffee. Instead of lunch, fruit will be available for free for those working at the stadium. And again, at Carrington, only players will be served a hot meal with only soup and sandwiches now on offer to other employees. Lunch at Carrington for everyone except first-team players has been reduced, once again, to soup and sandwiches, and that includes for coaches and analysts. Yeah. We are in shambles. We are in the actual gutter, madness. Really are. We are properly in the gutter. In other news, David Ornstein reported Vivell has signed a multi-year contract on a reduced salary and will lead United's global recruitment operation, scouting structure, and emerging talent. He will report into Jason Wilcox. Yep. That one though, I don't mind, but the whole lunch thing, I'm like, what are we doing here? What are we doing? I think by them cutting down, free lunches, yada 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 for everybody except for what was it? Except for first team players would then or first team squad players would then mean that they'll save around 1 million annually. And I'm like, okay. But it's like, can we maybe try to like reduce the wages instead of the guys playing? Instead of getting rid of people's jobs? Like Sergio Ratcliffe is supposed to be like the man of the people. Is he not? Am I wrong? Is that what local Manchester lad? Like he knows how it is to be working class. Seems like he might have forgotten that. Since he's a billionaire, stuck up and all. That's kind of what it seems like at this point. Yeah, it's not looking too cute. It's not looking too cute whatsoever. But hey, we move. Transfer talks. Man United are fearing that they will struggle to find a buyer for Rasmus Hojlund in the summer, and they may be forced to keep him as a squad player or listen to loan offers, reported by Danny Rust and Dean Jones. And Alex Crook from for Talk Sport reported Napoli are interested in signing Rasmus Hojlund, but will only be willing to pay a fraction of the 72 million that Man United bought him for. United have a strong interest in Napoli striker Victor Osimhen, but sources say a potential swap deal for Hojlund is complicated. And then, reported by Turkish journalist, hopefully I'm not butchering this, Yagosa Bunkoglu said Victor Osimhen wants to join Man United. How true this is, I don't know. We have to wait and see. I would have would love to go all in for a Victor Gyökeres, but to be fair, I wouldn't mind a Victor Osimhen either. I really wouldn't. I think what's being reported now, it almost looks to be that a Victor Osimhen might be the one that we're fully going after. So maybe. And then Ben Jacobs reported talks are advancing between Man United and Sporting for Giovanni Quenda. Jorge Mendes is directly involved in negotiations. I mean, usually when we tend to negotiate, do business with Jorge Mendes, I would say it often do tend to happen. We have a great relationship with Jorge Mendes. So, hey, big up to Lumba. Hope you're doing well. Big up, big up. And then lastly, for transfer news, this one kind of, for me, I ain't gonna lie, I don't know how much this holds weight, but this one I was a bit shocked by. Inter Milan, y'all know me. After Man United, Inter Milan has my heart. They're interested in signing Mason Mount on loan with an option to buy this summer. I love you, Inter Milan. Y'all know how much I love y'all. But I will always love Man United more. Always. So respectfully, if either comes calling, I'm saying let's go. And maybe he ends up doing what? I don't know. They can get yes, Tulumba. They can get no. I'm not gonna. Hey, I hope he goes. He might actually end up not being injury prone and play some games there. I don't know. Maybe. Because first I was like, that's a lot. But then again, Inter, that is a bit there. But okay. To be fair, there are a lot of more and more English players, British players in general, that are going to the Serie A. That is kind of like the heart of the town right now. I just don't want to get relegated. Just want to stay up. I hear you, Tolumba, and I've said this before on other streams. I generally believe at this point, I don't think we're going to relegate it. we're trash. We know we are pretty much crap. But lucky for us, very lucky for us, by the way, we are mad lucky that there are three other teams just worse off than we are. Literally, technically four with Wolves, but I think they'll probably get past us at some point if we continue like this. We have a Leicester, Ipswich, Southampton is not even point talking about, but literally they are worse off than we are, and we can scumbag results like we did against Everton. We got a point, which, to be fair, should we have gotten that? Maybe not. Either way, we did. So I'm just saying, I don't think we're getting relegated. I don't. I don't. Unless they start to like pull up some trees and do well, but I doubt that they are. I just think they're kind of far down the gutter, and we may continue to scumbag results here and there. You never know. But yeah, we better win against Ipswich today. I mean, tomorrow, though. We have to. Oh, ay, ay, ay. Get the likes up, people. To those of you watching, get the likes up. Yes. The views aren't doing too well, unfortunately, but if you watch this on a replay, make sure that you are liking so that we can push this video out there for new people to see. Team news for tomorrow's game. Johnny Evans, Licha, aka Lisandro Martinez, Luke Shaw, Toby Collier, Kobe Maino, Mason Mount, and Ahmad have all been absent of late. Goalkeepers Altay Bayondir and Tom Heaton have also been unavailable due to injury. Alejandro Garnacho impressed when coming on at Everton. This is what the team news are saying for the Man United. I didn't feel like impressed, but okay. While Christian Eriksen is available again after being on the bench at Goodison Park. Teenager Chido Obi remains an option after making successive substitute appearances. Maybe he starts. We have to wait and see. And Ipswich team news: Axel Tuanzebe returns from suspension to play against his boyhood club. I believe there was an interview, I think, with on the overlap that came out of Axel Tuanzebe, where he was talking about, his time at Man United, players that he got along with, how it was. Like, I remember against PSG where he was locking up Neymar, and to be fair, also Mbappe at that time, Matt. And now he plays for Ipswich, but thank you for your service and big up the dugout. Hope you're doing well, broski. People, subscribe to him, show him some love. Yes, a Liverpool fan, unfortunately, but subscribe to him. Been a mass supporter of the channel, and big up to him. Great channel, by the way. So show him some love. Okay. Hello, Wamada. I don't know if you're new here, but big up to you. Welcome. Although manager Kieran McKenna, another former Redsman, of course, is sweating on the fitness of midfield pair Calvin Phillips and Jens Kajust. Both picked up knocks in the 4-1 home reverse to Spurs and are being assessed with captain Sam Morsey standing by to start. There could also be a choice for McKenna between Jaden Philogene and Jack Clark, with winter window recruit Julio Enciso still sidelined with a knee problem. Wes Burns and Chidozie Ugbene are definitely ruled out, but Connor Chaplin should be available. So there you have that. Do you have it? We have to, I believe, see what happens with the team news. So they got a couple of players out. We got a couple of players out, but we better win tomorrow. If we don't win against Ipswich, I know we drew away to them early on the season. I know. It's Ipswich. If we don't, oh. And I've had a rough week, so I need my night to do well. I beg, please. We better win. Before I go into the starting lineup, this one, the dugout, what did you make of Carragher's comment about AFCON? I didn't like it. It was what he said and how he said it. I respect Daniel Sturridge and Michael Richards for speaking up and saying, nah, especially Michael Richards was like, but AFCON is a major tournament. Both of them was like, it is. And the way he just kind of shrugged them off, like, it's just, it, it seemed ignorant, you know? Kind of, I don't know. I did like it. I was thinking about maybe I should make a video about it because y'all know me. The last AFCON we had, what was it, 2 years ago? I enjoyed it. I made a lot of content. Or technically, it was last year, to be fair. I made a lot of content. Uh, watch alongs, reactions, short, you name it. And it did well on the channel. People enjoyed it. And I enjoyed making it. So I cannot wait for the next one, obviously in December. So I really enjoyed the AFCON. I just don't like how people just completely disregarded. We've some of the best players of all time has played in AFCON. Okay? They're African giants. Also, like y'all know me, okay? My family, they're originally from Somalia. Fortunately, Somalia don't do anything when it comes to AFCON, but I still want to watch. I still love like the African culture. You have different types of culture. You have, West Africa, East Africa, the Southern Africa, North Africa, it's just so much, so much rich culture. And I love it. I just love it's a vibe, like the dancing when they celebrate. It's a vibe. It's just a proper celebration. That's why, like, I love when we get to the World Cup and you see the African countries, even the South American countries. You see like the music, the vibe, like it's something. The vibrant kids, that just it just makes me be proud being African. Whenever we have like AFCON. So it is a major tournament, and it's important to acknowledge that. I think I might make a video about it. Maybe potentially, we'll see. Yeah, I mean, I feel like the character might have grown on me a little bit lately. I just like the vibe with him and the CBS squad, of course, with Kate Abdo, Mike, or no, Kate Scott. We should probably say respectfully, and Thierry Henry, of course, that's Michael Richards. Like it's all a vibe, but like some of the stuff that he says, and sometimes I'm just like, yeah, you're not helping yourself out. The guy says, I love Africa, so I wasn't happy with his comments either. Exactly. Great question though for you asking me what I make of the comments. I mean, I didn't like it, but yeah. So let me talk about what I think the starting 11 will be. I think most of it will probably look the same. We might make some changes in that defense, potentially maybe up front as well. What I'm thinking is obviously Onana will still start. Bayondere obviously, still injured, so Onana will be starting. Back three will have. We will save this for later. This one is a good comment. I'm gonna save this for later. Big one, big up. Euro, I think, will start. He's come up from that bench here and there. I think he's done pretty well, in my opinion. Euro starts, Ligt, Maguire. I think having Mazraoui rest, honestly, from the team news, I didn't hear anything of Mazraoui not being available. But I would like him to just sit this one out. At least sit on the bench. If not, don't play at all. Like, I want you to rest. Personally, I would kind of want that. I'd rather have you fit for the Fulham FA Cup game on Sunday. I'd rather that. Wing backs, Dorgo and Dalot. I mean, fortunately, we don't have many options, for in the wing backs positions. Dorgo, I think, has bedded in nicely, and I think he keeps growing more and more into the game. And I'm liking what I'm seeing of Patrick Dorgo. I am kind of liking it. So I just hope we can continue seeing more and more and more. Imagine we can also get a proper wing back on the other side as well. I think you have something. The guy crosses. He can work a little bit more on it, but he crosses. and he adds a little bit more momentum. But the problem is, we need to be in the box. People aren't enough in the box. Get in the damn box. But hey, pivot. I think it'll be Ugarte and Bruno again. But then again, we had Casemiro starting. I'm like, no, Casemiro needs to sit this one out. I'm having Ugarte Bruno. In a tense, I feel like Garnacho will start. I don't want him to start, but I feel like Garnacho will start. Zirkzee, I think, has done. He was not as good last game as he was the game prior to that, but I still felt like he was trying to do something regardless. It was still like, okay. But I'm having Zirkzee, and up top, I'm not going to lie, I'm saying screw it. Let me have Chido Obi up front. Why not? Ipswich. Why not? Why not? Give him a go. Give him a go. Why not? There's so many now reports saying, like, obviously, it looks to be that we're trying to maybe move on Hojlund, but then again, we try to do the same to Zirkzee. Zirkzee are just completely like, we don't really hear any more reports saying that Zirkzee is leaving. Looks like he's staying. Now the it's been shifted more onto Hojlund with his bad performances. So for me, I'm saying have Hojlund on the bench, bring in Chido. I've seen more from Chido than I've seen from Hojlund the last few games, like literally. So you know what, Chido, go ahead, pick up Dark Row. Hope you're doing well. Paloma says we should be winning this on paper and in actuality of 100% we should. Are you mad? We 100% should be winning this. There is no excuse. We have to. We need to be winning this. No, we have to. So there is no excuse. I will be livid. I will be livid. Like this time tomorrow, we should be like about what? 26 minutes into the game, if we are struggling, if we end up losing, dropping, no. Oh, I'm gonna. Excuse me, you saw Spurs slapping them 4-1. I'm not saying we should do that. I'm saying, give me something. Win the game. Win the damn game. Wamara says, I don't know what's wrong with Hojlund. He should be on the bench, but Amorim will still start him. Not necessarily. Maybe she do. Maybe. Ed, big up to you, says another relegation 6-pointer. Hopefully, he can steal another point. We need it. We need all the points we can get. We need it. Dark Crow here. Sofia, hypothetically, if we had 3 Ugartes, would you have played all 3 as triple pivot to stop the conceding goals? No. We can't have 3 Ugarte days in there. We can have 2, and then you can have 1 that could be a bit more like proper creative. That I don't mind. We can't have 3 of them. We can't have 3 of them. And then it's like, we don't really play a midfield 3 though. It's more, right? So for me, triple pivot, yeah, I don't know about that, broski. I don't know about that. I think that would be way too defensive. I hear you, but that's not ideal. At least not for me. That is not ideal whatsoever. So respectfully, no. I'm not gonna do that. Ooh, what is the? How is? It's 1-0 to Brighton right now against Bournemouth. Interesting. João Pedro, of course. Wolves against Fulham. Cunha, can you score? Come on. Okay. I want full attacking force as well, don't you? Yeah, I agree. Amorim should play the kids for the simple fact he'll get more grades for the performances. I would just be like, put it, yeah. Let me see a Sego Kona, let me see a Chido. Just let's go. Let's go. Literally. I don't recognize my club anymore. I hear it. There was a question here earlier. Oh, thoughts on Pogba. Thoughts on like him coming back or thoughts on like him in general? Let me know. Let me know. Because if it's thoughts on him in general, love the guy, one of my favorite players. I don't think he should have. I think he should have, when he came back to Man United, I think he should have left after the World Cup in 2018, to be fair. I think he should have left then. He stayed here for way too long, unfortunately. And probably shouldn't even come in, but it is what it is. If it's about him coming back, then initially I was like, yeah, let's. First I was like, nah, and then I was like, yeah, maybe. F it, let's do it. Now I'm like, why though? It was super toxic. Why should we make it more? And it's not because of him. I don't like how people be a bit too extreme, saying like, oh, his personality, like his stinky personality. And I'm like, I think he's been proper character assassination when it comes to Paul Pogba. I feel bad for him. I think people just completely have painted him with the wrong brush, in my humble opinion. I think yes. We need to start playing good football and winning games. Europa is close. FA Cup too. If we win Europa, I will be glad. I would love to win the Europa League as well. But as things stands right now, I don't know. What part of Erik ten Hag and Ruud van Nistelrooy do you miss under Amorim? I don't miss anything under Erik ten Hag. Erik ten Hag, okay. To be fair, first season though, at home we were defensively, we were good, especially at home. That home record, I do miss that. I do miss that home record. Ruud van Nistelrooy, the sample piece isn't enough. The kumbaya, the manager bounce that we had maybe was great all, but would that have been sustainable? I don't know. Konya will still score. He is a FPL merchant. I have Konya, yeah. Is it possible to play the kids as it will surely upset the seniors to create issues? Bun them. Bun them. They are a bunch of babies. They need to grow up. Do you think he should come back? I would love, but then again, I'm also thinking maybe not. I feel like he might go to Inter Miami. I saw that he was at the game recently. I mean, that doesn't necessarily need to mean anything, but then again, maybe he plays for. Will he still play for top club? I think so. I feel bad for the guy though, with the whole like doping scandal thing and injuries. I feel bad for him. I really do. Like when you really think about the talent, like we should have gotten so much more. You know, this guy should have won the Champions League. Yada yada yada. Stuff like that. When it comes to Pogba, as Sol Campbell would say, it's a thing. Is it a thing?
Is it a colour thing? Is it a colour thing? Is there a colour thing
Is
about
it?
that? Is there underbelly colour thing that keeps you going? Because there's a lot of other players have done this type of move.
I ain't cool. His voice is funny. If Pogba comes back, I'll be glad. I'll say, hey, Pogba and Bruno. Bruno annoys the crap out of me, so I would like him to go. Is Pogba better than Eriksen? Yes. I love me some Eriksen, but let's come on now. Yes, Pogba is better than Eriksen. Let's keep it 100. And this comes from me. I love Christian Eriksen. I'm a big Christian Eriksen fan, but Pogba is better. Yeah, Pogba, prime. Ain't nobody lacing them boots. Ain't nobody chatting to him. Pogba, World Cup 2018, Pogba, Juve, 2012, 2014, ain't nobody chatting to him. Let's move on, please. Yeah. So before we wrap up, because I do want to watch some football, and I'm realizing Inter are playing the Coppa Italia, and I do want to kind of catch that. So yeah. Before we wrap up, let me hear your score prediction for tomorrow's game. Let me hear. Okay. By the way, it's also the Copa del Rey today, so a couple of cup games. Come on now. Pogba talk is over just like him. Yeah. Oh, did I not talk about? No, I did talk about Quenda. I don't. To be fair, I've seen a little bit of him. Little, very little. But hey, from the little I've seen, looks all right. I do need to see more. For the right price, I wouldn't mind. That documentary he made about Man United regretting to let him go. Damn. Oamara. By the way, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. My apologies if I'm butchering it. Man United 3, Ipswich 1. Okay. Any more score prediction, by the way, in the chat? Let me know. And if you're watching this on the replay, do let me know your score prediction as well in the comment section. My score prediction, initially I was taking 3-1 Man United as well. Now I'm thinking maybe 2-1 because we're going to make it difficult for ourselves. I don't think we're going to win. I do think we're going to win. But we're going to make it difficult because we're Man United. We're Man United. When I say we're Man United, it's not like Man United of old. Like I was wearing, to work today. I had on my, the Man United 92-93 away kit. The yellow green one. Love it. Just no, but I want to be respectful though. I mean, I can call you that, but I want to be able to say your name. I want to be able to say your name. Don't you worry. I butcher a lot of names, but I want to be respectful. And it's a lovely name. Nice one, Sofia. See you on the next one. Big up to Loomba. Hey, big up Eddie. Hope you're doing well. Yes, drop a like, people. Drop a like. You heard the guy. You heard him. Win, nothing more, nothing. Win. Win only. Like literally, that might be the only 3 points we'll see for a while. In the league, at least. We need to get those 3 points. Come on now. We have to. Yeah, I'm going to say 2-1 Man United. I hope Cheeto starts. Then he gets the goal. And Cheeto, whoa. Imagine that. That would be dope, though. That would be dope. But guys, we're going to end it here. I will be back, of course, tomorrow to do a live reaction straight after the game. So make sure that you are there. I appreciate you guys being here, watching this preview. Yeah, like this video and subscribe to the channel. We are on the road to 10K this year. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. I might be shadow banned with the way YouTube is moving, but we're not giving up. We're not giving up. Also consider becoming an SFT member. We have updated the membership perks. We've gotten some new membership badges that you can have next to your name in regards to how long you've been a member. And there will be updated with some new emojis as well that you can use in the chat. So it's just another way to support the channel. So if you want to become a member, link is in the description box, also pinned in the chat. But yeah, big up either way, however you support. I appreciate all of it. And yeah, I want to ask, where are you from? I am from originally Somalia, but born and raised here in Norway. Still live here. So family from Somalia, born in Oslo, Norway. But yeah, big up, people. See y'all soon tomorrow. Make sure you check out the FBL video I posted yesterday, by the way. Bye.